Hello and welcome to grammar class. Today's topic is the preposition. There are about 150 prepositions in the English language. In the word preposition, pre means before and position means placement. So the word preposition means that which is placed before. But what is the definition of a preposition? Well, a preposition is a word that is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relationship with some other word in the sentence. In other words, a preposition comes before a noun or a pronoun in the sentence and shows its relationship, the relationship of the noun or the pronoun before which it comes with some other word in the sentence. Now let's look at some examples of prepositions on your screen. There are some books on the table. Here on is the preposition and it has come before the noun table. Here the preposition on is showing the relationship of place between the table and books. The preposition on is indicating where the books are. He jumped into the river. Here the preposition into is showing the relationship between the noun river and the act of jumping. Shakespeare is famous for his plays. Here for is the preposition coming before the noun plays and showing the relationship between the noun plays and Shakespeare's fame. Stand under the tree. Here under is the preposition coming before the noun tree and it shows the relationship of place between the noun tree and the act of standing. So we understand from these four examples that prepositions come before their respective nouns in the sentences and show their different relations with some other word in the same sentence. And the noun or the pronoun before which a preposition comes in the sentence is called its object. For example, he lives in London. Here in is the preposition coming before the noun London. So London is the object of the preposition in. Up next we have kinds of prepositions. There are three kinds of prepositions in English grammar. First, simple prepositions. These are single word prepositions. They consist of just one word. For example, in, on, for, by, from, with, of, till, up, down, over, before, to, and so on. He travels by train. Here by is a simple preposition coming before the noun train and showing a relationship between the noun train and travels in the sentence. And then we have compound or phrase prepositions. These are multi-word prepositions. So compound or phrase prepositions consist of two or more words. For example, in front of, according to, in order to, along with, instead of, away from, and so on. He went to office in spite of his illness. Here in spite of is a compound preposition coming before the noun illness and showing its relationship of contrast with the verb went. Here the compound preposition in spite of is showing a sense of contrast between his act of going to office and his illness. So it's clear that simple prepositions consist of just one word, whereas compound prepositions have two or more words. But what about participial prepositions? Well, if the present participle is used as a preposition in the sentence, it's called a participial preposition. For example, during, considering, regarding, barring, concerning, notwithstanding, etc. They don't work during lunch break. Here during is a participial preposition coming before the noun phrase lunch break and showing its relationship with work in the sentence. I have nothing to say regarding this matter. Here regarding is a participial preposition coming before the noun matter and showing its relationship with the verb say. So you see, we find these participle prepositions in their ing forms in the sentence. Up next, we are going to study the various functional types of prepositions. First, we have prepositions of time. These prepositions indicate the time of an action. For example, the train departs at 7 p.m. Here, at is the preposition showing the time of the train's departure. John's birthday is on 1st January. Here, the preposition on is showing the date of John's birthday. Our exams will take place in March. Here, in is the preposition indicating the time period of our examination. Prepositions of place show the place of an action. For example, he lives in India. Here, in is the preposition of place. Here, the preposition in shows the place of his living. I was sitting under a tree. Here, under is the preposition of place showing the place where I was sitting. There was a book on the table. Here, the preposition on is showing the relationship of place between the table and the book. A guard stood at the doorstep. Here, the preposition at shows the place where the guard stood. It is also interesting to note here that certain prepositions like in, on, and at may be used both as a preposition of time and as a preposition of place in a different context. Next, we have prepositions of movement or direction. For example, he is going to college. Here, the preposition to is showing the direction of the action going. The child ran across the street. Here, the preposition across indicates the movement or direction of the verb ran. The monkey jumped over the fence. Here, the preposition over shows the relation of movement between the act of jumping and the noun the fence. So we see that prepositions express different relations between the noun or the pronoun before which it comes and some other word in the sentence. Prepositions of cause or purpose. We all work for a living. Here, for is the preposition of purpose. It is showing the purpose of the verb work. He died of malaria. Here, of is the preposition of cause. It is showing the cause of his death. And we also have prepositions of agency or instrument. Agency means the doer or performer of an action. The TV was repaired by the mechanic. Here, by is a preposition of agency showing the relation between the noun mechanic and the act of repairing the TV. He cut the tree with an axe. Here, with is a preposition of instrument showing the relation between the act of cutting the tree and the axe. Up next is the prepositions of measure. Milk is sold by the liter. Here, by is a preposition of measure showing the measurement by which milk is sold. He cut the apple into 3 pieces. Here, the preposition of measure into shows the number of pieces the apple was cut into. Next, we have prepositions of manner. He travelled by bus. Here, by is the preposition of manner showing the manner or mode of his travelling. She screamed with fear. Here, with is a preposition of manner used to show the manner in which she screamed. So these two prepositions of manner express the relation of manner between their respective nouns and the verbs in the sentence. In addition, prepositions may also indicate possession, source, contrast, and separation, etc. For example, he jumped off the terrace. Here, off is a preposition of separation. It's showing a person's separation from the terrace through an act of jumping. She received gifts from her friends. In this sentence, from is a preposition of source. It's used before the source from which she received her gifts, her friends. in spite of illness, he went to school. Here, in spite of is a compound preposition showing a relation of contrast between his illness and his act of going to school. Now we are going to study the uses of prepositions. A preposition comes before a noun in the sentence. The tiger is in the cage. Here the preposition in has come before the noun the cage. A preposition may also come before a pronoun. Nobody cares for him. Here the preposition for comes before the pronoun him. A preposition may also come before an adverb. Nothing lasts forever. Here the preposition for comes before the adverb ever. Before a gerund also a preposition may come in the sentence. She is fond of dancing. Here the preposition of has come before the gerund dancing. In the next sentence, the preposition about has come before an infinitive, to depart. The train is about to depart. A preposition also comes before a noun phrase. For example, I am confused about what to do. Here, what to do is a noun phrase before which the preposition about has come in the sentence. A preposition may also come before a noun clause. We are proud of what he has achieved. Here, what he has achieved is a subordinate noun clause before which the preposition of has come. Now about the position of prepositions in the sentence. Generally, a preposition comes before a noun or a pronoun in the sentence. However, it may come at the end of a sentence in the case of a relative pronoun or an interrogative pronoun. For example, the sentence, "Who are you talking about?" starts with the interrogative pronoun who, so the preposition about has come at the end of the sentence. Similarly, "This is the village I lived in." In this sentence, the preposition has come at the end of the sentence because the relative pronoun which is in the hidden or understood form in this sentence. Now see how prepositions are also used as adverbs. May I come in? In this sentence, the preposition in is used as an adverb. See, it has not come before a noun or a pronoun in this sentence. However, he is sitting in the car. In this sentence, in is a preposition coming before the noun the car. The handle of the door came off. Here the preposition of is used as an adverb. But he took off his mask. Here of is a preposition coming before the noun mask. Children are running about. In this sentence, about is an adverb describing the verb running. But in the sentence, I know nothing about it, about is a preposition coming before the pronoun it. So that's the end of today's class. I hope you have understood all about prepositions. If you liked the video, please be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more grammar videos. Thank you so much.